Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly love reading for April 23rd to the 29th of 2018. Now, I'm going to do 3 cards on the side, and this will describe some of the theme energy that you might be experiencing. Alright, just say Sagittarius and love you 23rd to 29th. 23rd to the 29th. 23rd to the 29th. Okay. So, okay, we do have some of you being very honest and some of you being very faithful. Now, you might not feel that your partner is being as such, but I feel like this is some of you really turning over a new leaf, or vice versa. The other person, there could have been some doubts, but I feel here that if there are any doubts, that the doubt is coming from someone being away because of money concerns, and I feel like they're taking care of that, trying to do the best by you, vice versa. And it could be saving money for a home, um, and trying to have faith that those things will work out and be okay. So those are going to be there on side. All right, so let's see. Let's do a spread for you for the week to see what's going on with you and the person that you might be dealing with, romantically, or someone that you might be married to in their long-term relationships. So Sagittarius for April 23rd to the 29th of 2018. First spread. Okay. So the theme: temperance, patience, being cool, trying your best to take things one at a time. And I feel like this is where you're either waiting for someone or just trying to, even if you are evolving, to um, make changes with that particular relationship. I feel if there have been some ups and downs with it, you could be dealing with another Sagittarius for some. These are things of momentum, things that are shifting, taking time not to get too volatile, to get too violent, to make assumptions, to do things or fall back into patterns that were not healthy. Then you make some changes. Now this is telling you to kind of just mold it, keep going, and see how things go. So just keeping your cool. All right. Now the person that you're dealing with, what they're bringing towards you, is having issues with holding on to either a past person or a resentment. All right, a hurt, an emotional pain that you two have experienced, and I feel like these are things of trust that may be building between you and someone else. I feel so. If that person is doing those kind of things, and they may be still kind of tapping on your shoulder to remind you, that could be something that's bothering you, right? Because there's a change. Some of you could be waiting for that other person to leave a relationship or marriage that they said that they were moving away from, and that could be a part of you having to be patient, so that it can do those kind of things. I feel. Now your response to that is you're not really happy about it. All right, so there is a lot of frustration here, because anytime you see justice in reverse with the response, it tells you that if someone is kind of coming off at you, coming towards you in a negative way, your response is not very kind, very pleasing. So you may say some harsh words, you may kind of manipulate them to, to kind of feedback off your energy. If you're giving it off, you get back what you give. So I feel like that's the kind of thing going back and forth with that particular person. Could be dealing with a Libra as well for some. Legal matters, court issues, that could be some of the problem. With children for some of you out there. Now their response, maybe they want to move out. All right, maybe they want to change residence, the location. Maybe there's some issues going on within the home. I feel a lack of paying bills, those kind of things, taking care of responsibilities, not even communicating when you two are under the same roof. So those could be some issues of holding on to grudges and just not really getting along too well. Sometimes I can almost see that energy of just squabbles or different arguments that are really tense around the home environment. Bills not being paid, those kind of things are going on. Now your advice is to, this is a choice sometimes, but a lot of times when this is coming out, this is to tell you that things will be all right. All right, things are moving in a better direction. I feel that's why temperance was showing up. This is another major arcana here. So just make sure that you know what you're getting into, the energy that could be coming back to you if you are to give it out, or if you are to respond in a way that you really don't need to if you were to kind of be patient with that person, because you know that I feel like these are like, you know, trust things that could be going on within that relationship, all right, for a lot of you. And it tells you to maybe focus on friendships as well, all right. Then the outcome, to speak about friendships, we do have the Three of Cups showing up, and sometimes these are parties and gatherings that you might go to. It could be a wedding, could be a renewal of vows, you know, those kind of things going on. But in the meantime, if you are, sometimes this might be somebody wanting to party too much or partying too much or not enough. That could be some of the issue. And sometimes that's going to be why justice is in reverse, if there is not an equal give and take, or if someone is kind of holding on too tightly. Maybe you want to party, they don't really want you to. They want you home at times. You know, that could be some of the issue, taking care of responsibilities and things like that. So I feel like that's a change, but there's trust. I feel like trust is a big thing that's going on here. And let's see why the Six of Cups is here in reverse for the person that you're dealing with. Clear for the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, stress. I still feel like that goes with that worry and staying up late at night because of what has happened in the past, or still thinking about, especially if you two have broken up or something like that. That could be some issues. Clarify justice in reverse for you. Your response. Clarify justice in reverse for Sagittarius. Yeah, there is love here, right? And there could be two different people. There could be issues where this is a new love opportunity or a newer person for some of you out there, but you are still maybe dealing with some older resentment from the past. I feel that's on both sides. That could be the equation. I feel could be with the water sign for some. Okay, so that's going to be that. So let's see energies for Sagittarius. Whoa, that was important. It says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yes. So this is still growing pains, going through the growing pains. Again, the trust issues and anything like that that you could be going through. So I feel like that's important. Someone is there to get to know. Let's see energies for Sagittarius fate, April 23rd to the 29th, 2018. And calling in your soulmate, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Some of you could be either holding yourself back from that person, you're waiting around for that person, on the end of the spectrum where you're waiting for them to come around because they're still dealing with some closure, some issues from the past. And I feel that this is you kind of pulling that person in and trying to trust that they'll get there. All right. So that's going to be your reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. And make sure that if you would like to, you can always go to the website, psychicloveheals.com, schedule something for you. Have a good one.